Okay, this is going to be a quick tutorial on using Skald. Um, it's in the modding tools for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. In order to utilize this tool, first you're going to have to launch the modding tool, launch a workspace setup, and it should pop up with this. You're going to want to hit S for system link. Um, if you see this, just hit A. It's saying that you've already done this. Put A again, A again, A again. You shouldn't see that if you're doing this for the first time. But once you've finished, you're done with that. Next, you're going to want to go over to your modding tools. So you'll go into your drive, which is Steam, Steam apps, Common, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 mod, and under tools you should find Skald. You could go ahead and find the executable. It's down here somewhere. There it is. I like to, this is a fresh install, so I'm going to send this to my desktop because I don't want to have to go back and forth to find this. So I'm just going to run it. Localization is set to database, but the database is currently unavailable. Sure, continue. It don't matter. This is going to take a while to load. While this is loading, I do want to show you that in order to create these mods, you're going to need a packing tool. I use this one. I'll leave a link down in the description. All you really need to do is come over here to this page, hit the releases. If you're on Windows, select this button. It'll create the executable for installing. You'll just select it and it will automatically install this. You don't have to do anything, just click it once and you've got it installed. This is going to take a while. This always takes a while whenever it first starts up. Another thing that I like to do, or that I have done, is I like to add this to my quick access. Pin to start, pin to quick access. So there's my Kingdom Come 2 mod, and then I'll come back to I'll come over to the actual game itself. I want to pin the game itself as well. Pin to start, pin to quick access. So there's the modding tools, and there's the game itself right there. In the game itself, for your game, you won't have a mods folder if you haven't modded before. So just right click new and add a mods folder to the main game itself. The modding tool does come with a mods folder already, but as you can see, this is finished. It's just loading everything. These are all of the quests, all of the information in the game is in here. Trosco is I want to say the starting zone, but it's not technically. Technically, the starting zone is Kutnoch. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's with Father Godwin. It's in mission 30. You start here. The game checks to see, I think, if you've completed. It switches right here. Whenever you finish the tutorial mission, it switches to Trotsky, which will flow back to Trotsky 1, Prepadani. So this is actually the M30 is the first mission, technically, but the actual game really opens up and starts on Prepadani, mission 1 in Trotsky. So this is the first mission of the game. Let me go ahead and, I don't want to move anything around, I'll just undo that. I'm going to create a mod. So we'll go to File, select Packs, and right now we want to go to Kingdom Come 2 mods. So we're right here in this directory, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 mods. Select this folder, select Pack. I don't think it really matters, but I've been doing it, so just do it. Hit New Mod. Type of mod name, so I'll just name this new mod, your name, and the mod ID, I believe, needs to be all lowercase, and it has to be either it has to be there cannot be any uppercase or special characters. So it can be snake case. So I'm just going to name it the exact same thing in this new mod. And do not select modifies level unless you're actually. I have not done this yet, so just don't do that yet. So now your mod's been made. You can see I have some other mods as well, but this is Grin's new mod, the one I just made. Select your mod. Once you've selected it, you can see it right here. Select mod base game, and this is going to take a while to load as well. I'm not going to save that. I don't want to save that. This is going to take a while. But yeah, I'll leave a link for this in the description. I believe there's a way to mod the game while having skald running, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. So what I do is I mod the game, I pack the mod, and then I actually run the game and check to see if my mod's working. It's very tedious, but it's really fulfilling whenever I see that the mod is working. It's just loading all the data for the game. It takes quite some time. Okay, reconstruct required for data. Once that finishes, it'll actually launch. And you can see the new mod, Grin's new mod, has been created up here in recent projects. There it goes. Okay. There it is. So I'm going to create a mod that will allow the player to leave the bounds of the starting camp and the subsequent escape scene where you're being chased by the bandits after swimming across a lake. So this is the mission where you're oh, by the way, all this is written in Czech. I use Google Translate a lot. So Czech. So you see Jindřich and Pešek go with a small group to deliver a message from Hannes of Lipa and Josh of Luxembourg. I think Jindřich is Henry and Pešek is Hans. Okay, but anyways, the mission starts. It triggers a sequence. This is the first quest. It starts right here, Novana cast, and this is the logic behind it. What does this say? This is hibernate part. But anyways, the game starts here. It comes over here to stream project. So this is the camp being streamed. It streams. Bird is another nickname for Hans. The stream is where the quest barriers are put up, profiles and everything else. So I mentioned getting rid of the barrier where the player can leave the bounds of the camp. if you select this and hit your delete key, it'll get rid of that. But then you have a problem here with the if and. You need to delete this port so that everything still functions properly. So with that deleted, you can hold Control and use S to save. So save your project. And there, that is saved. This mod is now saved. But there's one more thing I want to do. So we've gone ahead and we've made it where the player can leave the bounds of the mission. I also want to make it where the player can freely move around on his horse at the start of the riding part, and I believe that happens here in the Jizaz. I cannot pronounce that. This is the player's on a horse. Yep, that's it. So I'm willing to bet it's right here along the way. Yeah, this is where the logic for riding the horse lives. Horse control, there it is right there. This is horse control. So double click this and you can see that this array is active whenever this is running. So you can't dismount your horse, you can't move on your horse, there's no slowdown and no horse magnetism active. So let's I'm just gonna exit this, go back one. So we were in this just now. You can click this and delete this, and now technically after saving you should be able to move your horse around. So I'm gonna save that. And I believe you can move your horse after deleting that, but there's also some magnetism going on with the leader of the group. So I think it's here in formation. I think that Voves. So here's Voves, Conrad, Nicholas, Pevek, player. I think that this magnetizes you to Voves. So you can still move, but the game is going to constantly be dragging you along to Voves. But anyways, I'm going to save. I think I already did. So now this Gren's new mod has been saved. We removed that array so that the player can now move around, and we removed that that stream that bounds the player to the camp. So now what we want to do is we want to go to Steam Apps, Common, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 mod. Go to your mods folder and you'll find your mod in here, Gren's new mod. Copy that. I use Control-C to copy, but you could right-click and copy. And then go back to Common. Go to your actual game folder, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. You can make a mods folder. This is where you're going to put all your mods. Paste your new mod in there. Now right-click that mod and select Packed Mods. This is what you downloaded on that GitHub page. So this works 100%. It's done. You can verify it by going into data. Is it data? No, it's right here. You can see it right here, this .pack. It's created this .pack file. So that's worked. So you just minimize this, minimize that. Let's run the game and see if it works or not. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Let's launch the game. Now I have already started the game. Start where you start riding around with Hans. I have a save file there. I'm just gonna load that save file so I don't have to go through the entire first mission, or the first half of the 30th mission playing as Father Godwin. I don't want to do that, so it's right here. This is the Easy Rider's Quest Start, where you start off riding on your horse. I should be able to move freely, but to some extent I will still be magnetized to the lead rider, because I didn't delete that other bit here for the player. I don't want to. I have never done that. I honestly wouldn't recommend editing this part, to be honest. The camp boundary I think is fine, but this part I would worry that it'd be kind of game breaking if you went off anywhere. But anyways, you can see my controls are down there. Hans is talking to me. I'll agree with him. You can see I can kind of move the horse, but the game automatically grabs a hold and brings me back to the group. It does not like me being away from the group. But the mod is working. It's allowing me, the player, to move the horse. You can see it really likes, it wants to get glued to these guys. And we just have one more thing to test. Once we get to the camp itself, we'll see if we are glued to the zone or if we can actually leave. Sure, it takes a while. I don't know if it's supposed to trigger back there. Anyways, it's right here. I'm pretty sure the trigger is right here for the next part of the quest. Let me just stop my horse so I can get back with Hans. Yeah, right here. Now I'm just gonna skip all this. I don't want to see all this. I just want to see if yeah. Skip all this, and here's the start of the we're in camp now. So let's see if we can leave. As you can see, it's actually working. The mod is working. We can leave camp. We can tell Hans we're through with him. We're gonna go explore the world. There's really the only purpose I could see behind doing this is maybe if you want to like have a higher what's this stat called? Survival skill. Like you can get experience out here. So like here's some nettle. You pick some nettle out here and you still get some experience. You get experience out here. I think there's some deer and rabbits over there you can beat up. You don't have a sword. You can always cheat and add a sword if you want. But you can see that the mod is working by just deleting some nodes. We're actually able to edit the quest. You can also add things, so like I think right here is where the game starts with the writing, so you could drag this. This is a trigger, so whatever is in this trigger will happen at the start of this on wake. So we can add a player reward of an amount of 1, a bard potion, I think is what it's called, or no, it's not potion, bard, best, and we'll show you. I will save this, Control S to save, and it is a little laggy, but it works, so we'll save that. I think that this on wake is going to trigger 3 times, so it's actually going to create 3 rewards of a bard potion, which is, I think that's called Fox in the game. I have to quit this, drop this down, let's launch the game again. Let's see how repetitive, tedious it is to mod the game this way. Or no, you know what? I think that I've made a mistake. I still need to go and pack the mod after making that update. I saved it, but I didn't bother packing it. So go back to your mods, go to mods for the mod folder, brand new mod, copy it, go to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 mods, delete the old one, paste the new one, right click, pack mod. There we go. Really should create a shortcut for this game. So now whenever we start the mission for the free riders, I think is what the mission was called, it should spawn 3 Easy Riders is the name of the mission. It should spawn 3 Henry Fox potions, which is the potions you use to get an experience boost of 50%, I believe. I think they're active for 2 hours. You'll see at the bottom left of the screen, see that you received Henry's Fox. That means that the mod worked, and we did receive the Fox potions. Oh, I pissed off my horse. Anyways, that is how you use Skald. You would go to File, select the Packs button, make sure you're in your Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 mod folder. You would click New Mod. I like to keep the name and mod ID the same. New mod. The new mod's made, and then you would select that new mod. Select pack again just in case and click mod base game, and that would create the mod, bring over all the data from scripts.pack, which is the actual game itself. It's loading all of those all that code into that mod so that you can edit it, and then you just save it. You would run over to your mod folder, go to your mods, copy the new mod after you've modded it. We haven't done anything with this one. Run over to your actual game, go to mods, paste it, right click, pack mods. There's no in order for this to work, in order for pack mods to work, you have to have a mod manifest in there. I don't on this new one because I haven't even finished initializing it. But that's how you would mod using Skald. It's pretty easy. I think the hardest part is translating everything from Czech to English. But yeah, that's it. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, just let me know. This is by no means a professional video. I just wanted to make something real quick while my kids were preoccupied. I'll probably try to make something more professional in the future. But for now, this is going to have to do for you. All right. See you later.